What's going on, guys? It's Steve from Multiply, and we're back with the next episode of Mother 3. The last time we fought the mini-boss of Chapter 1, the reconstructed caribou. And in this episode we are going to find out what is going on with the search for Hinawa. And this time I have my notes set up, so I don't have to be unsure about anything. That is the wrong button. I'm glad the thief arts proved useful, but our problem still hasn't been solved. Okay. Flint. We found the kids. It seems they fell into the river and washed up here. I'll look after Boney. You just hurry and see them. Come, Boney. See what these guys have to say. I'm sure Hinawa is taking shelter from the rain somewhere. It's not raining anywhere. This forest would never do anything to hurt the people of Tazmilly village. If anyone dares hurt Hinawa, I'll kick their butts, even if it's a pill bug or an ant. No mercy, basically. Hilarious, as always. Oh, Flint, Duster. This way, this way. Can I not interact with them? Dad. I made some innit tea, Flint. Please have some, it'll warm you up. Here, everyone else should take a break and get warm too. I guess they still haven't found Hinawa. Where the heck could she be? Dad. There's nothing. Flint. Flint. I'm not sure what to say, but just stay calm and hear me out. I have good news, and I have bad news. Which do you want to hear first? No. Let me start with the good news first. I picked up a giant Drago Fang. It'll make for a great weapon. I figured you could probably use it. As for the bad news, the bad news is it's where I found the Drago Fang. It was in your... It was pierced through your wife's heart. Flint, just try to stay calm. I think the only reason Claus and Lucas are safe and sound now is because Hinawa risked her life to protect them. Flint. Flint. Flint, I'm not sure what to say. Please try to pull yourself together. Flint, what are you doing? Claus and Lucas are watching. No one's ever been thrown in the Tazmilly jail before. You have the honor of being the first. Flint, you gave Ollie and Abbott a real walloping, but they're alright now. About Hinoa, I can only offer my deepest condolences. Still, why would a Drago attack someone? They're such friendly creatures. Take it easy in there for a while. I know you must be having a hard time with this, but try to get some sleep. The Drago fang that was stuck in Hinoa's chest. I'll hold on to it for you. When you get out of here, come drop by my house and get it. Don't forget now. Dad, it's me, Claus. I told Lucas to come too, but he's been crying at Mom's grave all this time. Dad, I'm gonna leave this apple here. The core might be hard, but the core might be hard to eat, but make sure you eat it. I'm gonna get stronger. I'm gonna get so strong even Dragos won't stand a chance against me. Dad, bye. Inside the apple there was a hand file. Flint got the hand file. The oldest trick. The hand file became unusable. So we're free now. Flint? I'm not really sure what to say. What happened to Hinoa was a terrible tragedy. I can't say I know how you're feeling. Hinoa's burial ended without incident. Oh, so Flint didn't even get to see it. Lucas has been crying at her grave ever since. His poor little heart seems like it's about to break into two. If there's anything else I can do for you, just let me know anytime. So we should go see that. Dad, I thought you said anything could come true, as long as we prayed from the bottom of our hearts. Mom can't even punish me anymore now. I don't want it like this. Oh, long time no see. It's me. I haven't been to the village in a while. But I rushed right here after I heard about Hinoa. Just after I had such a wonderful time with my grandkids. Sorry. Say, come to think of it, where's Claus? Is he not with you? He said he was going to see you, but then he never came back. Lucas, do you know where Claus went? No. Lucas, it's not good to keep secrets from people. Don't tell me Claus went off to went after that detestable Drago to try to... No. He didn't take Dad's homemade knife and go into the mountains to kill the Drago. Ah! It's a good thing you raised him to be honest, Flint. Does Claus honestly think a homemade knife can kill a Drago? Lucas, why did you stop him? Well, I said I wanted to go, but he said no, because he was going alone. So you just let him go? You fool? Maybe that was a little too harsh of me. Flint, it sounds like Claus is headed to the mountains to kill the Drago that killed his mom. We're in a race against time, but this can't be any ordinary Drago we're dealing with here. We're gonna need the proper equipment first. Get a weapon to fight Dragos with, and then hurry to my place. Come get me at my house after you've gotten yourself a weapon. Do you remember where I live? If you don't, then have old maps and mark it on the map for you. I think he's in the town square. It's pretty obvious to see where Alec lives. Which is why the tree was there earlier that they had to move. So that weapon that we're after is the murder weapon, we can say. The Drago Fang, as Bronson pointed out. I believe his house is this one. Yep. Flint, just take this and go. It's the Drago Fang. I made it into a weapon. The only thing that can pierce the tough hide of the Drago is the Drago's Fang. There's no other weapon that can beat a Drago. I realize this might be tough for you to accept, but you should take it. And the game makes it out to seem like it's a weapon, but it's not. It's actually a battle item. Which... I'm not sure if the Drago... I don't want to say any more than that. I don't think that we can take Boney or Lucas. Obviously not Lucas, but Boney just whined. So no. That means that we'll be going all the way to Alec's house by ourselves. And this is the opportunity to get a couple of enemies. In the last episode, I was a bit worried, but as it turns out, the snake and the baked yam monster can both be found, as well as this. And that wasn't a back attack. It's a pretty cool enemy. It's dead. But the two enemies that are in Sunshine Forest at night are also here at day. As for actually the rest of the enemies, I don't want to say in Chapter 1, but the rest of the enemies that we fought are actually they come back later, let's say. This enemy also, how is that not a back attack? Everything drops not bread. Is there another mouse up here? Yes. Okay, there's two actually. But that was a back attack, okay. Anyway, that's another 2 down. Oh, peculiar cheese. That is an item that restores health based off of a variable, which is how much a cheese that you either love or hate, and I believe that Flint hates it. No, he loves it. Okay. So yes, the fake Yamster is still here, and he turned around faster than I wanted him to. Actually, I'll see if I can get the snake. The snake's a bit harder because while it's not aggressive, it does have a fairly random pattern like that. And I got poisoned. Actually, there's more monsters up here. I don't need to go to the hill. So that flying mouse that we fought is actually a regular enemy now. And the guide that I'm using, or then, well, I mean, I say guide, but okay. That's how it says to get the back attack, is you run away and then just angle yourself. Not when it moves. Which is good, because you don't lose anything for running away. Okay, there's the monster. I'm still trying to get the flying mouse, by the way. The thing's not being friendly. Okay, now can I get the snake? Oh. Damn. Nope. There! Okay. So, that trick does work for nearly every enemy in the game. Although, as you can see, it's a little bit tricky, actually. And now, then it's just as easy as that. And if he poisons me, I'm gonna cry. Okay, good. Now we can move on with the game. So, that actually leaves the next 2 enemies to be rare enemies. So, the first one is the Beanling, which appears in the north area of this room. Don't attack me, please. No. So it's not here this time. Oh wait, is it Slider's house? Yes. There's also another rare enemy here called the Soot Dumpling, and it is not here this time. So that leaves me with the very fun task of getting to reset these 2 rooms until I get either a Beanling here. Oh, there's a present. Of course, not good. Which looks like a little worm. And then if it's not here, I come up here to reset, check for a Soot Dumpling. Actually, wow, second try. So hopefully this is the back of it. It is. And I believe that the Soot Dumpling runs away if you don't kill it fast enough. Oh, it has It has one. It's very high defense, but also very low attack. Yep, there it's gone. And you get nothing for it. So now I get to farm for the beamling. I actually might have to look up to check exactly where it spawns because I'm not 100% sure. Okay, well, I can't really find anything that tells exactly where to find it. Just in this general area. I also found out that the soot dumpling gives 1,000 experience if you can kill it, and it has 15 experience, or not 15, but 35 experience, or hit health. So you would need to get, assuming that it runs away as fast as it can, and look at that. Assuming that it runs away as fast as it can, you would need to get, and that you get a bag attack, you would need to get 2 perfect sound combos. Actually, even more than that, because that would just be 32. So you would need to hope that it doesn't run away on its first turn. Well, 2 soot dumplings. And they call it rare. Oh, there it is. That's how you get a back attack on it. Just wait for it to jump out like that. And I don't think that this one runs away. Can do that though. And it's strong. Okay. That's a nice example of how the rolling hit points can stop you from dying. And it gives a lot of experience. Not as much as the soot dumpling, but obviously it doesn't run away. And if it does, not as fast. So yeah, that's actually... Let me check. Bean dumpling, soot dumpling... Beanling, soot dumpling... Yeah, that's it for this area. And apparently we get to attack another one of these. Big yams are always good. Good healing. Nope. Alright, so we can continue with the game now. Was this the area? I believe it is. Yes. Oh! This is another enemy also. I don't think it's possible to get back spread of it. Just by that. But it's a walking bushy. And if you guard, it's actually nice enough to heal you. That also removes status conditions. And eventually he will run away. Yep, there he goes. And I don't need to worry about that one's back sprite just yet. These are the next ones. They're called grub bugs. Ooh, or spud bugs actually, not grub bugs. And I'm going to kill 2 of them. Which might be difficult because they have life up. Okay, that's going to kill all of them. That's not how you get a back sprite. Nope. Close though. They have funny attack noises, which is nice. It makes battling them not, you know, bad enough that you want to not want to attack them. Although you kind of do. Okay, with 1 left, I am now going to escape the battle. Then do the same thing. Back attack like that. So that's the last one. Actually, there's 1 more. And we will see it soon. There it is. Oh, it's fast. It's the agitated boar. And similarly, I'm going to just do this real quick. Okay, that worked. And I do not want to see that any longer. There you go. That's the best one this whole game. I'm not beating 6, I guarantee you. They drop beef jerky, which is good because they do a lot of damage. Also, I believe they only show up in this room, and they will be gone as soon as we get to this part later, which is why I had to get it now. But that actually means that we're done, and I don't have to worry about back sprites for the rest of the chapter. Even though there will be other enemies, these guys as well. But the other enemies we can all come back and get later. And it's easier to get back sprites later in the game, so I would prefer to do it then, because that way I don't have... Oh, Aquarius bracelet. Is that better than what we have? Yes. Oops. Now the bracelets are named after the constellations, or I'm sorry, the I should probably know that in Word. Constellations is a misnomer, actually. These are the crag lizard, by the way. Because a constellation refers to an area of the night sky. Oh yeah. There it goes. 16. It's really easy once you get 3. But the trickiest part is always lining up the don't want to throw away the nut bread, yes please. The trickiest part is always timing it so that you can get the like the affirmative of the action, and then the second hit as well, because those do not time up. Oh, you made it. Traveling through the forest has become quite dangerous indeed. What were those extremely bizarre flying mouse things with bug wings? It seems one bit me right on the head, too. I've healed up perfectly, though. No. None of that matters. I know where Claus might have gone. According to my froggy intelligence, he's at my friend's house. Let's head there right now. Now Alec gets to come with us. And I get to get stuck on the chair. Flint, when I said froggy intelligence just now, you probably thought, what? Didn't you? Frogs work for my friends as messengers. My friend is able to talk with frogs, lizards, and what have you. See that lizard right there, for instance? We need to go in the direction it tells us. Except he's pointing at the house. Flint, you have doubts about this friend of mine, don't you? My friends, are known as the Magypsies. They've lived isolated away from civilization for a very, very long time. Well, how are you friends with them then? I'm a lizard. I'll show you which direction you need to go. Round and round we go. Where I stop, soon you will know. Thank you. Into the cactus. And I believe that the rest of them are all perfectly lined up. Flint. I see you're not walking as fast now. I was just running. It seems the word Magypsies has made you curious. The Magypsies have mysterious powers and have been protecting something here for a very long time. They're neither human nor beast, neither man nor woman. I have absolutely no idea how old they are. That explanation didn't help much, did it? Basically, they're strange. All of them. Every one of them. That's just how they are. They are good-natured, though. Alright. Nope. Actually, this is the wrong way. That one is a liar. And so is this one, because you talked to the frogs. Wrong. I'm the wrong frog. Right. I'm the right frog. Right. Frog. The right frog. Now nice on the rest of them to just let us jump. Ribbit, ribbit, rabbit, rabbit. Actually, let's save. Please be careful out there. Give my regards to the next frog you meet. What does this cow say? Moo, I'm in the mood for milking. Sure. He can't handle any more stuff. Let's get rid of my things. Let's get rid of the Dragofang. Let's get rid of that. I would like milk. How many times can I milk this cow? Well, you're good at that. Okay, I can do that. Milk is good food. Actually, I'm going to get rid of a lot of my nut bread because nut bread, that heals 40. Nut bread is trash compared to milk. Actually, I can show you because I already have one in my inventory. Fresh milk heals 80. However, it will spoil after a Okay. It's not good to overmilk things. I should have known. I should have known. Milk heals 80. But after a certain number of game ticks, it will eventually heal 10 because it will spoil and become rotten milk. But those very same bacteria that spoil the milk, here's the Magypsies by the way, will turn it into yogurt. And yogurt once again heals 80 and will never spoil. Although I can tell you right now that yogurt definitely does spoil. And I know that for the wrong reasons. No problem here. No problem here. Good to see you, Snookums. Who are these two? Don't be rude, Ionia. Introduce us. Of course, where are my manners? This is my good friend Alec. And who's this with you? Flint, you say? Well, it's very nice to meet you. Now, let's all get you properly acquainted to us, the Magypsies. You're in luck. We're having a party today. Nearly all of us are here. Nearly. First, we have Aeolia, which is the one in the chair. Then there's Doria, which is the one in the yellow thing. Phrygia, which is the one below. Lydia, the one on the bed. Actually, no. And the Mixolydia. And there's one lot here is Locria. And you can call me Ionia. You can't remember all of that. Of course not. That's why I just introduced you, darling. Isn't that how it works, right, Alec? It's been a while. I'm glad to see that you're well. Why is he talking to that one? I hear you helped my grandson Claus. Do you know where he might have went? Oh, you mean that rambunctious little squirt from a little while ago? Then I suppose this Flint fellow is his father. Yes, I can see the resemblance now. You have the same eyes. So what about Claus? Where is he? Oh, he took off. He was in a great hurry, mentioning something about avenging his mother. I was feeling generous at the time, so I sent him on his way with a super powerful PSI technique. I doubt he'll be able to use it very easily, though. So he left then, and you didn't stop him. What if something happens to him? Oh my, get over yourselves. We couldn't care less about you humans. Here 1 minute and gone the next. You poor little things barely live 100 years, if that. That's a blink of an eye to us Magypsies. Why would anyone bother to care about such short lives? Now, Mixolydia, Phrygia. Humans worry about such short lives. Isn't that right, Alec? I understand how you feel, I really do. I don't care if you understand or not. Just tell us where Claus went. The boy headed for Drago Plateau. Quite rambunctious, I might add. Barely seemed concerned about his own short little life. If you go now, you might just catch up to him in time. Drago Plateau, you say? Flint, let's hurry there. Okay, let's go. Can I not get stuck on things? Please. Please! I just want to go. Flint, the quickest way to get to Drago Plateau is through the cave behind this house. Claus probably went through the cave too. There's nothing to worry about, Flint. But you're not going to get very far being as tense as you are. What you need to do is smile. Understand? Sure. Yeah, okay. But you still seem pretty tense if you ask me. Flint. It's pitch dark in here, but never fear. I've been through here many a time. Just leave it to me. But more importantly, that super serious look on your face will only bring us trouble. You gotta relax, understand? Sure. Keep going west at this fork in the road. What happens if I go up? What's up here? Bats! It is nice because Alec can attack sometimes, and sometimes not. So we have a semi-partner. Some peculiar cheese, which is nice. Nice. Go north here. Okay, I don't want to. Oh, yes I do. There's a crag lizard there. Stop for a second. There should be a hole around here. Find it, then jump right down it. Actually, I think there's a running... Actually, no. There appears to be nothing behind the crag lizard. Okay, well, we died there. It was worth it. It was a level up. And yes, there's nothing there. Oh, there was stuff north of there. Flint, follow the southwest passage. Okay, there is a present there. That I don't get to see. Too early. Nope. It kind of helps to kind of already be pressing the button, but not really. I'm not going to say that. That was my Magypsy impression. You like it? Relax, relax. Head south at the next fork in the path. I think after this... Oh. Okay. Oh, this probably is where we would have went, huh? Yep, that is exactly what it ended up being. Is he gonna say the same things? Okay, just reset the event triggers. West from here. There's the running bomb. I knew there was one somewhere in this cave. No, not the beef jerky. Wait. Was that you? Just kidding, it was me. Hold on a sec. I've been so forgetful lately. Which way was it again? Was it north? I'm pretty sure there's a vine to the north. We need to find it and climb up it. Okay. So the forgetfulness is actually true. Flint, you're allowed to laugh at that pun just now. Did you notice it? I said we have to vine to the vine. You know, instead of find. Was that not funny? No. Dead end. Sorry, Flint. Looks like we should have gone west at that last fork in the path. So you actually get two different choices of dialogue there. You can either have him explain the pun, or you can admit that he was wrong, if you go the right way. Head north here, head north. What is this way? There's something there. There's a path. I actually got hit a couple times. Okay, see the rotten milk only heals 10. Okay, there's there wasn't anything there. Don't be so embarrassed. I will be. Call me it one more time and I'll kill you. Divines go up because they're divine. Oh, come on, it's just a pun. I don't know if I want to check for more items. Because a running bomb is good. And if there's another running bomb, it'd be nice to have, but if not... Jerky. Hey. It's my boys. What's up, boys? We got a Sega. Some stuff you've never seen before. Is this an Xbox? That probably saves about a second over a hot spring. For an instant revitalizing device, there sure is a lot of downtime. Hey, it's the UFO. And it's piecing out. Peace. These things are cool. Titani. The only issue I have with the sound in this game is, oh, there's an eagle. A balding eagle, in fact. How is that a... Okay. Is it sometimes I can hear the... oh, wow, those things are weak. I hear a double beat, because I'm not a music man. Hey, a sprinting bomb. That's better than a running bomb, if you couldn't tell. I also think that I am out. Nope, there's one nut red. I'm not wanting to fight the balding eagles. Or Titani at the moment. There's some beef jerky. Do I have anything that heals worse than a beef jerky? Baked yam. Oh, dodged him. That's my pro skill. That's not my pro skill. Alright, can I get this one? It's a fast beat. Nope. Some XP is good though. Now I'm sure I don't have... actually, no, I do have another baked yam, don't I? Yes, I do. The first chapter really, really, really stocks you up on food that you don't need. Oh, no. Especially because, I don't know if I want to spoil too much, but I guess it isn't such a spoiler to say that there's money later in the game, but not right now. I mean, what kind of a RPG would it be without money? Oh, you know what? I just realized that I could have picked up a sprinting bomb earlier at the store that I tried to get into when it was locked because it was nighttime. Actually, that's the whole reason that shop exists, is that there's no money. Playing with the left half of a sunglasses? Nope, it's his shoe. This belongs to Claus, and that was the baby Drago just now. Claus must be around here somewhere. And I got the child's shoe. So I guess that Flint just likes to collect clothes from dead people now dead, from a man now dead. And that's a tree. And these trees, if you've ever played Earthbound, you might know what's in store for me. Oh my goodness, that is a nasty debuff. It bursts into flames and does 177 damage. Because it's another way too that they let you in on the no, you do not. No. Another way that they let you in on the rolling health mechanic. I'm gonna try for a power smash, and if this misses, I'm not gonna be happy. It did hit though. There was some nut bread. Funny, because the enemies that deal a lot less damage overall give you worse healing items. This is the thing that you saw on the top of the cliff earlier. This one appears to be broken, however, and much bigger. And a bigger thing that is broken is not something that you want to be hanging around, because something big broke it. Did I finish my story earlier? I'm going to say that now. Um, there's no money at this point in the game, so there's actually no... I should have saved as well. But there's no punishment for dying at this point in the game. So you can die as many times as you want. Claus, we're here to rescue you. Where are you? How convenient that that rock was there. What is that? That's not a Drago anymore. I have a bad feeling about this. Missing one fang. The Mecha Drago suddenly attacked. This is the boss of Chapter 1. So I will start by buffing myself, because it can do that. And I will now continue to buff myself. I believe it can... Oh, that's why you toughen up, because a smash attack just did 12 damage. And now I will return its lost fang to its skin, which allows me to do damage now. Yeah, that's why you buff first. I don't know if it lowers defense at any point. Anyway, I'm going to use my bombs. 117 damage is nothing to laugh at. And the running bomb is going to do less, but still a considerable amount at 87. And I don't know if I want to... I'll see how strong I am with one hit. Gives you a little bit of lenience. There you go, 16 hits on the boss. That's the nasty attack. 39, and I'm on fire. And it is now time to heal. Also, my milk never got better. I'm actually going to double heal on... Actually, what's that going to put me at? 120? I'll be safe on 120, I think. Yes. However, I will not be safe on 100 if it decides to make me angry by attacking me with a large attack, which it didn't. This song's pretty easy to combo to. You can actually... Yeah, you can definitely hear the beat in the background. Nope, I just completely forgot to do it there. Ah, my finger slid off the button. Oh, I should have been watching out for that, because now he's going to hurt me really bad. Actually, I should say she, because this is the mother Draco. Didn't mean to do that. Can I get Alec to kill it for me, please? No, hit it for another 1. And I'm at this point wanting to really be careful about my health. And if you don't know why, let's just say they put those trees there for a reason. There it is. Mechadrago tried one last attack, and at this point I will now be spamming Z as fast as I can be. Because it did 272 damage, and I don't know if that makes it scroll faster or not. Mechadrago became tame and I won. Finishing Chapter 1. And putting me at level 17. And with the Drago defeated, Flint can now get his revenge by killing it. Flint, don't do it. That won't solve anything. You'll only make its child go through what Claus and Lucas had to. It's not breathing. Or at least not as heavily. Uh-oh. It is possible that until now the people of Tazmilly village had never known sadness. On sunny days and on cloudy days, they always greeted each other with smiles. They lived in harmony with the creatures of the forest. The strong would help the weak, and those who had would share it with those who had not. However, it appears that the villagers have learned all too much about sadness. Suddenly, everything is changing for the worse. When did this change begin? Where did it begin? What set it in motion, and why? Almost as if toys, the peaceful animals are being transformed into strange, ferocious creatures that attack people. Some people, like Flint, have even had their families torn apart. Just what is this suspicious group that wears pig masks? What are these eerie objects that soar through our once beautiful skies? And where could the missing Claus be? I don't know. These mysteries continue to pile up, and so the tale first begins as a tragedy. Flint. I'm not really sure what to say. What happened to Hanauer was a terrible tragedy. I can't say I know how you're feeling. Hanauer's burial ended without incident. Lucas has been crying at her grave ever since. His poor little heart seems like it's about to break in two. If there's anything else I can do for you, please just let me know anytime. Duster. Thanks. Well, we can't start chapter 2 yet.